Very good Friday to you, everybody. Good to see you. Meteorologist Dontae Jones here on Facebook Live, Dick Goddard Weather Center. Just you and I, a little weather after the weather, if you will. I guess this is the after party after the forecast from 4, 5, 6, 7 o'clock into the evening. So really, a lot to talk about in terms of the 8-day. There's a lot going on there, but really tomorrow. There's a lot going on Saturday, so let's get started. We'll talk big picture here. Over the weekend, I mean, I couldn't really encapsulate everything in this one little panel. I guess I could have separated everything out just for Saturday in and of itself. But Saturday, warm rain is what I put it, because it'll be warm for much of the day on Saturday, and some rain showers for about half the day. And then we get some sunshine for part of the day too, but it comes at a cost. I'll tell you that in a second. Sunday's going to certainly be cooler than Saturday, but it's going to be seasonable where we should be this time of year. So we're not looking at like 30s for daytime highs or anything like that. So that's good news that even though we say cool this time of year is still warmer than cool, say, a month ago. And then drier by the time we head towards middle part of next week. So we do got if you were with us like maybe if you remember the forecast a few days ago, this whole really 8 days was just going to be a sopping wet mess. But as we come into closer focus, weather models start to align. Not models like, Tyra Banks and, all those others models, Cindy Crawford and all them weather models. Start to align. We're drier middle part of next week. We get a system that come in next Friday and Saturday, where we're wetter. But right now it looks like at least the middle part of next week we're drier. But that too comes at a little bit of a cost in that we're cooler. But I think we can take the cool temperatures in the 40s to actually be able to see some sunshine and stay dry. So you'll see that in the 8-day. That doesn't look 8-day doesn't look bad. Doesn't look terrible. All right, what does look terrible? This wind advisory tomorrow from 10 in the morning till 8 in the evening. Wind gusts up to about 50 miles an hour. So that is probably, in all honesty, the biggest concern this weekend is tomorrow. And even then, I would venture to say it's the second half of that, anywhere from about 1 o'clock in the afternoon to about 8 o'clock in the evening is where the gustiest of the winds are going to come in at. So think about things that aren't tied down tonight, loose items that are in the yard and things like that on the curb that can be blown about tomorrow, especially again tomorrow afternoon. Think about there could be some sporadic power outages tomorrow. So just kind of take that into consideration if there's anything that you may want to charge up or what have you. I'm not saying that power is going to be out for hours on end, but you know how it kind of blinks on and off at times. That could be the case tomorrow for some of us. When we get these wind gusts up to 40, 45, 50 miles an hour, that tends to happen at times where we get those sporadic power outages. So just a heads up, high profile vehicles. So, an SUV, a U-Haul truck, an 18-wheeler, all those things, just be forewarned that it's going to be one of those both hands on the steering wheel days tomorrow, especially in the afternoon and early evening, because the winds are just going to be so gusty. And then be careful if you're not even driving one of those. You're just driving a car and you're driving on the expressway and you're next to some of those. Just know that they're going to be swaying and bending in the wind a lot tomorrow because it will be on the gusty side. All right, so there is our next system that's approaching, and it'll probably within the next 4 hours here, we'll start to see some rain showers. So if you're going to be out earlier this evening, let's say we get off Facebook Live here in the next 5 minutes, and you're going to make a quick run to the store or what have you, you'll be okay. If you're headed out to dinner, I think you'll be okay unless your dinner's going to take you into the wee hours. So say 11, midnight, that's when we'll really start to see the rain come in from the south and from the west. And that's because of this warm front, an area of low pressure. Low pressure is really going to enhance that rain that we're going to get, and we could hear rumble of thunder overnight and into early tomorrow morning. So just a heads up, there might be a thunderstorm out there here or there overnight. And then the system moves just to the north of us, and on the backside of that, any leftover moisture kind of turns into snow. So we could see a few lake effect snow showers or flurries as we head into tomorrow night. And we'll play that out in a second. So first, temperatures in the 30s and 40s. I mean, no big whoop. This is typical. This is around where we should be this time of year. We get into the evening, 8 o'clock, temperatures in the 30s and 40s. It's a little breezy at times, but nothing really to write home about. The temperatures, though, are going to start to rise through the overnight because of this warm front that's coming through. So take a look at these temperatures. That's right on par right about now. That's what we're seeing, 30s and 40s. So I can trust this model. By the time we get into tomorrow morning, there's 8 o'clock. It's feeling like spring. Temperatures are in the 50s tomorrow morning. If you can stand the light rain showers, or maybe if you're in an area and you look outside and you see, okay, it's not really raining, you kind of like to get the jog in early in the morning, I think you'll be okay temperature-wise. The rain shower-wise, you'll just have to look outside and see, what you see at that particular time. Yeah, we have the models here that'll give us an indication of scattered showers tomorrow morning, but no telling in your particular situation and in your particular city what's going on. So at that point, I will say, yes, just go ahead and look outside and see what the weather is and figure out if you want to get the jog in or not. Now, here's the biggest change right here. All right, look at noontime. See how warm those temperatures are? Lower to mid-60s is what we got. But look over towards Toledo and Findlay. The cold front's already infiltrating over there. So we got a short window from about noon to 4 where temperatures are going to be in the 60s. Now, the winds, remember, are also going to be gusting pretty high at that time, too. And so, voila, we get to 6. Already temperatures now in the 30s and 40s. So it's a quick window. Good news is, though, we get you into Sunday, and temperatures are not bad at all. We're in the upper 40s to lower 50s. That's Sunday at 8 o'clock. That's Sunday in the evening. Let me just back up quickly and show you about 3, 4 o'clock when we actually hit our high for the day. And right there, upper 40s to lower 50s. So Sunday's going to be a typical day. That's why I say the weekend's not going to be terrible. Saturday is really the complicated day, if you will, the day with too much going on, or as the kids say, the Saturday's doing too much. So Saturday's the day with all that, but it's still not a bad day because we get about 4 hours of sunshine and warm temperatures, albeit we got to take those really gusty winds with it. That's the fly in the ointment there. All right, so look at these high temperatures in the 60s for Saturday, but then by the time we get into almost every other day, temperatures are in the 40s. So it is a cooler 8-day forecast, but again, not bad because cooler this time of year is still warmer than cooler about a month ago. So we got the rain that comes in on Saturday. We got some showers that come in on Monday, but Sunday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we're dry. Now, by the time we get into next Friday, that's when we bring in our next system. All right, here are the winds. Now, first thing in the morning. Now, remember I did tell you that, so let's just look at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning here. If you're one of those that want to get the jog in or walk the dog or what have you. So we know that tomorrow morning, temperatures are going to be in the 50s. Tomorrow morning, winds are going to be gusting up to about 30, 35 miles an hour. Not terrible. But then look, by the time we get to 2 o'clock in the afternoon, there's that 50 mile per hour gust. This is just one model, and it's recording some gusts that are a little higher. Other models aren't so stringent on those higher gusts, but there is a travel ban on the turnpike where they're expecting some of these gusts to really cause some issues. So, just a heads up there that tomorrow afternoon, really gusty with the 50 mile an hour gusts. And it still continues at 4 o'clock, and of course it's going to be till 8 o'clock when the wind advisory is. So it won't be till after that those winds start to subside a little bit. So there's 9 o'clock, wind gusts backing off now to about 40 miles an hour, and then they just slowly subside as we go through Saturday night and through the day on Sunday, and they're really calm by the time we head into Sunday evening. So here are the rain showers. There's midnight or so, rain showers coming in from the south. They could be heavy at times in the wee hours of the morning. There's where we could see those rumbles of thunder, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning. So wouldn't be surprised if we got some breezes out there, heavy rain, maybe a few claps of thunder here and there. So it could be a spring type of night, if you will, a really springy night. And there's first thing in the morning. So, all right, putting it all together. let's compile that forecast for those of you who want to maybe do some shopping in the morning or want to walk the dog in the morning, get the jog in, the exercise in the morning. So we got temperatures in the 50s. We got winds that are gusting up to about 30, 35 miles an hour. And we got a few light scattered showers out there. This is where I say, just look outside and check your community to see if it's raining. Because by this, let's just take this for example. You want to do that in Cleveland in the morning, it's going to be scattered showers at 8 o'clock in the morning. However, let's say down in Canton, you're going to walk the dog, you take the jog, it's fine. It's dry. That's just using this right here. That's the point being, scattered showers is in the forecast for early tomorrow morning. But if you're one of those who just really want to get the jog in, the temperatures are nice enough. The winds will provide great resistance if it's, going against you, if you're going against the wind. If it's at your back, it's going to provide a great lift for you. But just check, the radar. And if you don't have the, Fox 8 weather app, go ahead and get it, because that'll help you look and see if there's rain showers going to be moving out of the area soon. And you can kind of go out, maybe in an hour and get the jog in or what have you. So that's the morning. By the time we get towards the afternoon, noon, rain's moving out. See how we break up the cloud cover there? We got some sunshine, but the problem is the temperatures not only are in the 60s, but we got the gusty winds that are in the 50-mile-an-hour category. So it's going to be some sunshine and warm 60s, but the winds are going to be gusting and things rolling down the street if you haven't tied them down yet. And of the sort, and maybe some sporadic power outages here and there. But it's a real quick one because look what happens by the time we head towards 5 o'clock. The clouds roll right back in. We get a few light scattered sprinkles or light showers around. And then by 10 o'clock, now this model has taken it off, but other models have still continued to point out that we could have by 10, 11 o'clock tomorrow night some lake effect snow showers around that again won't amount to a whole lot, maybe a dusting on grassy surfaces at this point in time, but there could be some of those. Now that can change quickly with new models that come out and for more information as this area of low pressure gets closer. So make sure in the morning you tune into Alexa's and she'll give you the latest and say, hey, there could be some, if you live in the snow belt, there could be some lake effect snow showers might come to 1, 2, 3 inches or whatever. Again, I'm not saying that's the case. I'm just saying tune into Alexa's in the morning in case the National Weather Service says, we think this is going to be a little bit more robust than just a few flying flakes here or maybe grassy surfaces there. By the time we get into Sunday, we got some sunshine, temperatures upper 40s to around 50. The winds are much calmer. Sunday's going to be a pretty decent day. Then clouds roll back in for Monday. We'll call it partly to mostly cloudy with a few showers coming in for the afternoon. So that 40 is right around now, if not the next couple of hours. Then temperatures rising through the night, scattered showers coming in. Over the weekend, we talked about that whole mess on Saturday, and then Sunday's much better, 49, 50 degrees, partly cloudy skies. Monday, again, partly cloudy with a few scattered showers around upper 40s. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday look nice, upper 40s to about 50. Partly cloudy skies to mostly cloudy on Thursday. And then there's that next system that comes in next Friday into Saturday. We're talking rain showers, mid-50s on Friday, lower 50s by the time we head into the day on Saturday. All right, so talking with the microphone here. Let me put it back on my shirt. Just making sure everybody can hear me. I've read some comments on the Facebook Lives where some folks couldn't hear, some could hear just fine. I went and replayed one back, and one of them sounded fine. The other one I replayed back, it was really low, so I could understand what some were talking about. So at least while I'm not on camera addressing you, I can at least hold the microphone up so everybody can hear with no problems. All right, so that is it. I'm just going to, fresh up the forecast, see if there are any changes, wholesale changes that I need to make when I see you back here at 10 o'clock. But other than that, everybody, have a great night. I'll be filling in for Alexis over the weekend. She has to do the morning shows. Jen Harcher's on vacation, as if she leaves us here while she goes flitting around on vacation. Who gave her that permission? No, I'm joking. Enjoy your vacation, Jen. But I'll see you this weekend in the evening if you're going to be watching this evening. Lex is going to be covering the morning shifts this weekend. And I will see you, though, this evening at 10 o'clock. But if not, have a very good weekend, everybody.